Good morning from the Utah and the chef. Hey, we got snow in the mountains. It's going to start getting a little bit lower, so people are already going to start coming to ski pretty soon. Make your reservations now. Um, I am very excited. I had to let you know I had this great idea. Another one. Yeah. But this is about December Mystery Yarn Challenge. I have decided that when I send out my November Mystery Yarn Challenge information, I am going to give you the opportunity to participate in a December mystery swap. What I'm going to do is let the people who want to participate swap either Christmas cards or Christmas ornaments. Your choice. Because I know a lot of us are going to be making ornaments for family, friends, coworkers, YouTube, whatever. And some of us aren't, or it's going to cost more to send the ornament than it is going to send the card. So it's your choice. You can send a card. So what I'm going to let you do is when you send me your information for November, tell me you want to be on the list for the swap, and you're going to send one to everybody, whatever it is, whoever's name's on the list. Okay. So I don't know how many people that's going to be. And if you don't want to be in November's Mystery Yarn Challenge, you can still send me your name, and I will add your name onto the list and also send you a list of the names. So you don't have to be in November's Mystery Yarn Challenge to participate in Christmas Swap. So I'll pick a name for it and I'll make a playlist. And so I can put people in there. And if you're making ornaments, you got to let me see. I know if you want to be a mystery challenge, we can reveal them at the end. I can, of course, if you're going to do the ornaments, you're going to send me one. So I want to be in the swap. So I'll do a photo presentation like I do with everything else. And the cards, I can do it with the cards too. I can do the front of the cards that you guys sent. So I'll do a presentation. So I just thought that would be a lot easier on me being Christmas, huh? See, I got good ideas. And since we're all going to be making stuff for Christmas anyway, I don't know how many they're going to be. I get over 20 people in the challenge, but you also have an option to do a card. Don't have to do a ornament. But if you're already making ornaments like I am, I'm already going to be making ornaments. And that was the other announcement I wanted to make. I'm not participating in October's Mystery Yarn Challenge. What I'm doing is I'm going to do 2 groups for Dana's ornament swap, which means I have to make 20 ornaments, and 10 have to be different. So what I'm going to do is in the month of October, everything that I make, not just the ornaments, I'm going to use that as my submission, because I'm not that fast. And I have some other things I want to make too for other people. So what I did was I sent Linda in Canada a box, because I didn't get anybody else that wanted to play in Canada. So I sent her a box of yarn so she could play. And I did have somebody drop out, and I've already fixed that. I rearranged a person. And so I'm not going to play. I'm not getting a box, which means that I have all this time to do this other stuff that I want to make, because I will show you my Sarah blanket. I'm all done with the 4th section. I'm starting the 5th section. And I've made a different decision on what I'm going to do. I'm really liking the way the colors are blending with this retro yarn. It started out with a granny type stitch, and it went to a crisscross, and it went to a front post, back post, and then it went to some little thing with a and this wasn't too bad. It was a single treble combination. And this treble was not bad. I was able to do it without too much distress because treble causes me distress. But yeah, I was able to do the 5 rows, and it puts this little popcorn, Sharon. I see it's morning, first coffee. It puts little teeny itsy bitsy popcorns, Shannon, on the project, because when you do the single and then the treble, it pops out. So you get these itsy bitsy little popcorns. So you could do little popcorns, and they're not as such as a yarn eater or a big deal. You might be able to see it on a different type of yarn. The yellow is a little hard to see. And then the next one's going to be what's it going to be? It's going to be sort of a 3rd loop thing. I did my first chain. So now, now I have to go watch the video to figure out how to do it. My first row. And it's gotten really wonky because I've been trying to adjust, and I guess my tension's changed, and I've been counting, and I'm getting closer to 110, but look at how my tension's changed. But it's, you know, obviously it won't be a gift, but if I stop it at a certain point, haha, pillow, this would be a very cute pillow, but this would go with all my other neon stuff that I have in that set. Oh, my idea for the yarn. I bought those colors at Joann's. So if I still keep using the retro, and after I'm done with this yellow, I only do 2 rows of the solid, and then I do the retro. So after I'm done with this, then I do a different color. Well, those are the same colors and the same shades that are in this retro. You know, the green and the blue and the pink or the orange. And I'm, you know, so what I think I'm going to do is, instead of changing the rainbow completely, I'm just going to change the solid color to another solid color that matches what's in the retro. I think that would be more cohesive, and it would flow better than having a totally different color completely. It would be more pleasing to the eyes, is what I mean. So now I do like the other color and the other combination. I'm going to do something with that. That could make a really cute hat, you know, to do some divine with some rows. So anyway, this is how that's working up. And that's all I'm working on at the moment. I come home and, you know, like right now my hands are numb. I just took my Tylenol. So I've been coming home and trying to catch up on that. And I can do maybe about 4 rows when I get home. And that's about all I can do. That's why I don't want to do the challenge and do all this ornaments and stuff, because I do have other things I want to finish. I do have a bag that I'm working on that is a gift that I want to finish. And I'm going to have about 20 ornaments to make, and I have to, those little bags, so I can pop out a bag in a half hour, but you know, I might have to take a break, but I can do those at work too. But if I do them at work, then I won't be doing them at home, because that's like hands. So yeah, that, and I think that was it, all I needed to tell you guys. But I'm very excited that I will have something going on in December that you can participate in if you like, and that information will go out in November, so you can have plenty of time, send it out when you like, get it finished when you like. And well, actually, I think the names, yeah, I think I'll send the names out in November, but I'll announce it as the Christmas swap. I'll put a name on it. And yeah, that way you'll have plenty of time. And the people, you can get your stuff sent out early. What I mean is your mail, because you have to send it out early in December for people to get it. Now, working the window, I know that if you send it from the post office specifically, you make sure your packages are under 12 inches. You won't get charged extra. Use a flat rate box then you already know how much your postage is going to be. For the swap, you could use a small one. A small flat rate box, I believe, is like it's like $9.50. It's not that much. So you could actually send a ornament and a treat or something in those boxes for like $9. So that's not a bad deal. So just a heads up on that. And if you send it in a small package, like a padded package, because if it's yarn, you can set it in one of those, like those cardboard padded ones, the paper padded ones. The waterproof ones would be best. Anything that's waterproof, because it's going to be winter and everything's going to get snowed and rained on as it's coming and going from the truck. Other packages are wet. Equipment is wet. And when they dump it, the water falls out onto the belt. So very heads up on anything you send in the coming months. Try to have it in plastic inside your bags. Even if it's just, you put it in a trash bag, a cheap trash bag, it'll protect the yarn from whatever is in the environment when it gets dropped. And yourself. I drop them outside sometimes on the way to the car. Yeah, in the puddles. So yeah, it protects you from you sometimes. And the packages that are small ones, like the little 6x9s, usually those mail for $5. I don't usually get them very expensive. Those, we don't have any United States first class except for letters and large envelopes. Your ornaments will not qualify as a large envelope. It has to be flat, has to be able to go through the machine, just like a letter, paper. Wax seals on the back of your cards, you'll get charged more for that. That's non-machinable. That's a non-machinable surcharge. I believe it's 40 cents, 80 cents, something like that. Yeah, it's like an extra 40 cents or something. They have stamps. They're butterflies. They're blue butterflies. If you want to send something that is a little non-machinable, but it's small like that, by the butterfly stamp. You can put it in a regular size envelope, put a butterfly stamp on it that it's non-machinable. It should make it. Now, if you take it to the post office, that's usually about $5, like I was saying. Like the 6x9s, the plastic ones, the padded ones, or the paper ones, but put your stuff in a zippy or a plastic inside. And yeah, when I get them at the window, people usually pay about $5 for that. Don't go over 12 inches. Over 12 inches, you get extra dimensions. Cost more. Keep it under 12. Under oh yeah, going to Canada, if you want to send something to Canada, under 3 pounds is cheaper. And Pirate Ship has a new rate. It is called custom retail or something. I found out about it and I signed up for it. You have to send them a chat message and ask them for it because you're sending something to Canada, and it is about $7 or $8 cheaper, but you got to keep it under 3 pounds. And I only paid $20 to send this package, and it was under 3 pounds. Didn't matter what size it was because I checked all the different dimensions and the packaging, and so I put it in a box, and I made sure it was under 3 pounds, and it was $20 to send it. So and it said the time was the same as the regular one. So I will see. I will track it and see what happens, see if it gets stuck in customs, how long. And the other thing was the information, if you wanted to send some yarn to Canada, if you make sure that it says made in the USA, it's not supposed to have any surcharges on it. Now, Red Heart Super Savers made in the USA, and there's a couple others that are made in the USA. It has to say it on the label. So take a look at your yarn. And if you have somebody in Canada you want to send something to, Happy Mail or a gift or something, if you do that, then for sure they're not going to have to pay customs on it. That's what it says in the rules. Okay, just that's a heads up. So I'll probably be putting another packaging video out. I haven't done anything on my postal nut playlist for a while, but since the holidays are coming, I'll put something out. Maybe, oh, the new stamps are out, and I showed you already. They're beautiful. The snow globes. I had somebody just buy $200 worth of stamps. She got back from her trip to Spain, and I showed her the new stamps, and she's like, "Oh, let me get them now because I won't have to stand in line later." Yeah, that's a good idea. Get your stuff now. It's not going to go up the price by the end of the year, but it has already gone up, and you won't have to stand in line later. 20 stamps is $13.20. So if you do want to do the ornament exchange, Christmas cards or ornaments, I'll be putting out a notice with November. But I wanted to give you a heads up that I got something going on for December. I'm very excited. Basically, it's something you'll do while you're doing your in November, but you can mail it. Since it's small, it won't take as long to get there as a big package. So that was the other thing. Letters will be faster. Keep it machinable. Don't put anything in it chunky. If you want it to go through the machine, you'll have to pay the surcharge, but it'll be cheaper. Like a magnet. A gift card is okay. Magnet, not so great. Unless you do two and put them back to back, it's not so bad because they stick to the machines. They're metal. And yeah, you could probably send something this size. It's too big for a letter. You would do a large envelope, first class large envelope. This is too big for a letter. You could do half this, which would be those large greeting cards, letter, 66 cents. This size, large envelope, $1.06. I don't do them that often, but this would be the large envelope. But it's first class still. And anything in it that's puffy, lumpy, keys, pens, yarn, can't go through the machine. So you get a non-machinable surcharge, which is either 40 or 80 cents. 80, I think. So just heads up on that. If you want to send anything lumpy, send it in one of those little envelopes. And I'm sure pirate ship would be cheaper. I haven't looked to see how much they are for something like that. I don't know if I have one. I don't think I have one right now. But I might. That's probably what the video I'll make is. I'll put together some stuff and weigh it and give you some heads up on weight, above, below, how much it costs online versus going to the post office if you want to do that. Because okay, all right, I needed to put a video out today, and I haven't had my coffee yet, but I got to get ready to go to work. I got to go get a shower. My bathroom's working today. I think somebody came and fixed the clog in the neighbor's thing because mine, they put crap down the drains. Yeah. When you're at the mercy of all the other people who live around you that do stupid ass shit. People put paint down drains. They do all kinds of weird things, but I'm not racist, but I do not cook the same foods they do. But a lot of people cook a lot of greasy food and they put grease down the drains and coffee grounds and things that are not supposed to go down drains. And this is an apartment and we have sewers, septic sewers. We have sewers, but come on, people. Be nice to your plumbing so it works. And so my toilet was, I looked this up. I checked it online. The water was going out of it, which means there was a clog somewhere else, and the suction was sucking the water out of my toilet. So the problem wasn't mine. It was somewhere else around here that when the water was going through, the venting wasn't working properly. So it was sucking the water back through my thing. And then I had water in my tub again, which is very disturbing to know that the water's coming out of the toilet and there's water going into the tub. Yeah, it's not supposed to be the same drain, right? Yeah, I know. So I cleaned out my tub and disinfected it just in case. I get every time I use it, I'm gonna have to use Lysol on it. I don't know why it did that. It's not supposed to be the same drain unless they screwed up somewhere and did it. I need to ask, but not like the people in the office are gonna know. They don't know nothing about plumbing. That's why I check YouTube. So, okay, guys, good morning. And I'm sure I gave you information that was all over the place. So when I'm a little more awake, I will probably. I'm just so excited. I wanted to tell you that I decided to do something for December. So I got to go to work. I got to go get my shower. And I will see you later. You guys have a great day. Oh, yeah, it's 40 degrees here. I said that. And it's raining. And I think winter's here finally. But I think it's going to be sunny again one more time because I watched the weather and all the. I'm sorry, I'm talking. I got to go. Okay, bye.